So I'm Nick Harcourt, and I'm here with Chris Pierce, and we would like you to join us a little later on for a conversation. If you want to come in to the room and have a conversation, get some questions to Chris, which I will help facilitate. Chris, we're going to talk a little bit about music, but I think we're going to talk a little bit more about this moment in time.
Yeah.
Clearly, 2020 has been a very unusual year for a whole bunch of reasons.
Yeah.
And from the perspective of a songwriter and a black songwriter at this moment in time, I think there's a lot of things that we can talk about. Talk a little bit about how your songwriting has changed in the last year.
Yeah, the last year I've found myself in the house a lot with a lot of time and somewhat of a panic, like a lot of people and especially a lot of artists I know around here. What am I going to do? How do I keep doing what I love and trying to make a little bit of a difference and put some music out there and be part of some kind of collective vibration with the music? And so, these things started happening. We've had a lot of stuff brewing in the past few years. I feel like when Ahmaud Arbery was killed, that really just, it was almost like it awakened something in me, emotions in me. I started thinking back to being 19 years old and being arrested, beat up, thrown in jail for quote unquote obstructing justice. And then all of these other things that have happened over the years, I started feeling like, wow, I'm really lucky to be here still making music. And a lot of folks haven't been that fortunate. And I started writing, and I felt like a lot of these songs it was a verse after verse. A lot of the songs I wrote, like in one sitting, 15, 20 minutes, they were done. And it was just like they poured out of me like a roaring fountain, or the writing process of all these new songs was so emotional for me. I found myself being okay with being as vulnerable as possible, and not only speaking about my experiences, but speaking on behalf of some of the less fortunate folks who aren't around. And I think I discovered that it's okay to be with some of this stuff and talk about some of this stuff with the support of the community, being part of being on the street with folks, marching with folks, seeing protests across the nation. It felt like a warm blanket around the music of this time that was just so important to write about and be with some of these vulnerable subjects, and hopefully empowering not only myself but other people and who have dealt with these things, but also empowering folks to not be so racist and to not take away rights from people and not concentrate their time and energy on that. So I hope that some of these songs add to that collective conversation a little bit. And I'm not only writing to people that have experienced it, but I'm writing also to folks that I want to actually hear the message, maybe people that don't agree with me. And so that's, in a nutshell, that's what's been happening. And so song after song after song, and then I got 11 songs done and decided to go in and record them.
Well, I think if you guys want to come in and check us out in just a short while, Chris is going to have a lot to say. I'll help facilitate the conversation, and if you guys want to ask questions, come on in and have a look, have a listen. We'll see you soon.
Let's do it.